Y'all, the Three-Eye Atlas UFO Comet keeps getting stranger and stranger, with even NASA admitting that it's not even releasing water, it's releasing carbon dioxide, which is very strange and peculiar, and it's releasing a lot of it. And just the other day, Harvard scientist Avi Loeb mentioned that it seems to be emitting its own light, something that celestial bodies don't tend to do. That's something artificial crafts do because the light seems to be artificial. Well, now there is a new Fox News article referencing Avi Loeb and his theory that this mysterious interstellar object could just be a nuclear-powered spaceship. Let's jump in. A Harvard physicist who sounded the alarm earlier this month about a rare interstellar object passing through our solar system, suggesting it might be more than just a comet, now says that it could even be a nuclear-powered spaceship. Think about that. That's freaking wild. And honestly, with NASA scrubbing live streams and sometimes hiding information, it's not too far-fetched to think sometimes. The object, Three-Eye Atlas, was first detected in early July by an asteroid terrestrial impact last alert system, ATLAS. Ah, okay, I see now. Telescope in Chile. It marks only the third time an interstellar object has been observed entering our solar system, according to NASA. That in itself is just a little bit scary because think about interstellar, that's like deep space, outer space, out, not just out of our solar system, out of our whole bubble. While NASA has classified the object as a comet, Dr. Avi Loeb pointed out that an image showed an unexpected glow in front of the object rather than trailing behind it, something he called quite surprising. In a blog post this week, Loeb wrote that the object's brightness profile cannot be explained by sunlight reflection or standard cometary outgassing. So even when comets outgas and produce light, it's not of this brightness or placed like this. It's usually trailing behind, as Avi said. So this is actually freaking weird. And NASA doesn't have much explanation for that. They still just want to call it a comet. Instead, he suggested Three-Eye Atlas might be generating its own light, which is crazy, possibly from nuclear energy, which is crazier. To quote, alternatively, Three-Eye Atlas could be a spacecraft powered by a nuclear energy, and the dust emitted from its frontal surface might be from the dirt that accumulated on its surface during its interstellar travel. Okay. This cannot be ruled out, but requires better evidence to be viable. That makes a lot of sense. And I do love, like, I hate that the scientific community in general usually poo-poo stuff like this. And like some people are quick to try to, shut him down. That's not how it should be. It should be how Dr. Avi Loeb is approaching it, where it's like, this this can't be ruled out. Like, yeah, maybe it's a comet. It could be a number of things, but we still need to take this seriously and look into it because this is a possibility. And some people just don't even like to admit or think that it's a possibility. I don't know if it's too scared or they're hiding something. Who knows? Loeb dismissed other natural power sources. A primordial black hole, he said, would generate only about 20 nanowatts. It's far too weak. A radioactive fragment from a supernova was highly unlikely given its rarity, and frictional heating from interstellar gas and dust was ruled out by the momentum and density constraints. I mean, this thing is freaking huge. Oh, look, there's Dr. Avi Loeb. That's him right there sounding the alarm. Y'all, ding, ding, ding. Okay, that leaves the simplest explanation: a central, compact, high-power source. The most natural way to achieve the gigawatt-level luminosity observed, Loeb noted, would be with nuclear power. Really think about it. Like, if this is a spacecraft, like a nuclear-powered spacecraft, this could have a species, it could have a whole alien race inside. It could have just like drones that are out doing surveillance, like the orbs that we see that I think are surveillance. I mean, it could be a plethora of things. It could be a natural occurring, something we've never ever seen before, and now maybe we could use this knowledge, right? It could be anything. It's so wild and it's so crazy to think about Trump talking about putting nuclear power plants and stuff on the moon, and now we have this interstellar object that is possibly nuclear powered. It's like synchronicities. Still, and this is what I was saying earlier about how we should be open-minded. I love how Dr. Avi Loeb approaches it. Loeb does not claim that the object is nuclear powered. He stresses there is only one possible interpretation if natural models fail, and providing it would require more evidence, or proving it would require more evidence, which again, we should be doing more research and not poo-pooing stuff, actually taking it seriously, because we could just do some research. If we get that evidence, we could rule it out or prove it. Okay, Loeb has also raised questions about its unusual trajectory, which also is something that is bringing the object's authenticity as a comet into question. It could be something else, in my opinion. I think it's crazy. All right, if you imagine objects entering the solar system from random directions, just 1 in 500 of them would be aligned so well with the orbits of the planets, Loeb told Fox News Digital earlier this month. And that's, again, it's, you got to think about the odds, the math that you do, the chances, like what are the chances of this happening and this trajectory being right towards us? He's telling us like, bro, that's like, it's rare. The interstellar object, which comes from the center of the Milky Way, is also expected to pass near Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. Another improbable coincidence, he said. And I do find this fascinating. I feel like a lot of people will look at this and just overlook it. I just think it's crazy because if you think about the fact that we are all, we have our own rotation and then we're all revolving around the sun at a different pace in different areas because, some are closer and further. You guys know how the damn solar system works. It's hard for us to send, like, we don't send people back to the moon, but when we send rovers and stuff to the moon and to Mars and to look at our own solar system, we have to wait and plan months in advance because we have to make it so that when we launch off of the planet, we have enough speed and hit the right trajectory to hit the place we want to go when it's coming into position. Like, we can't just launch and get there. We have to plan it out so that if we want to go to Mars, we need to launch from here and leave, not when Mars is in front of us, but before it gets there so that we can get to the point where it's going to be, and align it. And this mofo is hitting Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and us, and then going to the sun. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. It also comes close to each of them with a probability of 1 in 20,000, he says. According to NASA, 3i Atlas will reach its closest point to the sun about 130 million miles away on October 30th. This thing is quickly approaching. Some have talked about it actually increasing in speed and changing trajectory, but again, NASA kind of fudges up some of the numbers and hides some things here and there. But it is wild how fast it's moving and how quickly it's going to be here. And Dr. Avi Loeb leaves us with a great statement that really makes you think and really shows the importance and severity of what could be coming. He says if it turns out to be technological, it would obviously have a big impact on the future of humanity. We have to decide how to respond to that. And to be fair, the sooner we decide how to respond to it, the better. Even if this is not extraterrestrial, we should use this to set up protocols on what we will or could do if something extraterrestrial does come. Because right now it seems like we're not ready. Now, if you made it this far, I know you're already subscribed, so smash that like and I'll see you in the next video.